Hello, today I go on with the games in the ESL classes for kids. But today I will talk about the games for the young learners who can read and write. There are three games that I usually have in my class. The first games, namely bingo, and we have two kinds of versions: bingo table and bingo list. Okay, the first bingo table. Maybe you are very familiar with this type of bingo, right? Okay, I will tell the rule again. Teachers gives a list of words on the board on a slide. For example, if today the teacher teach the words related to the topic clothes, so the teachers will have a list of the clothes on the board on the slide like this. Okay, and the student they have to write the words into the table. They have the table in their notebook. They draw the table in their notebook and they write down the words from the list into the table. It's any order that they like. Next, what teacher have to teacher will read the words from the list at any order. For example, teacher can say shoes, hat, jacket, belt, or shirt, okay, at any order of the list. If the students have the word that the teacher had just read, they will say yes and make a tick on the word in the table. For example, if the teacher say shoes, and if the student have shoes, they ticked shoes. They say yes and they ticked okay. The teacher goes on reading the words until there is a student who can have 3 lines of words which are ticked. So you can see that we have 3 lines like that. The first line is the vertical line, the second line is the horizontal line, and the last line is the diagonal line. And of course, the student who can have 3 lines of words, they will say bingo. Okay. It means that this student wins the games and then he will become the person who can read the list, not the teacher anymore. And of course, the game go on. Another table will be given to the student and the student go on writing the words from the list into another table. And the version 2, the version bingo list. Bingo list is a simple and it's very easy to play. The teacher also has a list of words on the table or slide like this, and then the student they don't write the words into the table anymore, but they just write down 5 words that they like into a piece of paper. 5 words. I think that 4 or 5 or 5 or 6 is okay, but 7 is not, it's too many. Okay, and the teacher will start to read the list at any order. For example, teacher says jeans, okay? And if the student they write down the word jeans into the piece of paper, they will say yes. And if they have 5 yes, like that, they will say bingo. And of course, the student who say bingo win the game, and then he will become the person who can read the list. Okay, so we move to the second game. The second game is bang. Okay, this is the rule of the game. The teachers prepares a lot of pictures or words and put all of them into a box, including some pieces of paper written the word bang. Student takes turn to pick up one picture or one word in the box. If they pick up the pictures, they have to say the words. If they pick up the words, they have to make a sentence with the word. They can keep all pictures and words that they can do. In case they pick up the word bang, they have to turn back all the pictures and words that they have in the box. So here, for example, you have the words library, classroom, playground, computer room, schoolyard, art room, or music room into the box, and of course we have the word bang into the box. Okay, a lot of pictures and a lot of words bangs, and the student maybe they sit in circles or maybe they sit in their chairs, on their chairs, it's okay. And then the student will take turn to pick up the word in the box. For example, they pick up the picture and they will say art room. Okay, they keep the picture. Okay, and the student will pick up the picture computer room. They will say computer room, and then they keep the picture computer room for themselves. And if the student pick up the word bank, they don't say anything. Okay, they have to give back all the pictures or all the words that they have done into the box. Okay, the student who pick up the word bank is very sad because they have to return everything they have. Okay, and they have to do again. They pick up another word, another picture again. Okay, it's very fun game. Now we move to the number 3. Okay, change 6. Okay, or change places. Okay, and if to play this game, you must ask the student to sit in a circle on the chairs, or maybe they stand in the circle. But when you ask the students to stand in the circle, you have to remark the place where they are standing by something like books or a pencil or rulers or erasers or anything that you have to remark the place. Okay, and then what to next? Okay, you have a list of words related to one topic that you teach today, and then you ask the student to choose 4 or 5 words from the list to write down into their piece of paper. Okay, and then the teacher stands in the middle of the classroom and they says, we will change the places if we. Okay, so for example, we will change the places if we have a jumper. And the students who have a jumper, all the students, okay, who have a jumper on the piece of papers will have to run quickly, okay, around the circle to find another place to sit or stand. And teachers also find a place to sit or stand. It means that there is one student who cannot find a place to sit or stand. Okay, the student have to be very quick. Okay, to find the place to sit or stand. And then the student who cannot find a place to sit or stand will become a person who say, we will change the place if we, okay, we're gone with, if we have shoes or if we have a jacket or something like that. Okay, it's very fun game because the student don't want to become the person in the middle of the classroom. Okay, they try to find out a place to sit or stand, so they run very quickly. And of course, you can change the word, the sentence will change the place if we for the lower level, like the student who stand in the middle will have a list or of words or have some pictures, and then the other student in the circle will ask the person who stand in the middle that what is this, okay, or what do you have, and the person in the middle will say, I have a pencil, like this. And if all the students in the circle have a pencil, they will have to find out, they have to run quickly to find out another place to sit. Okay, thank you. So I have just told you about 3 games or 3 activities that I often do in my class for the level of the students. So thank you for watching today. Bye bye.